So Donald Trump has this strategy where he's really talking about Joe Biden's America. Joe Biden's America, where he's coming out and he's saying, well, look, if you get Joe Biden's America, here's what you're going to have. And he's showing all these images of police and protesters clashing. First off, F the police. So if anyone's offended by that, good. And at least I didn't say the real word. Basically, he's doing what Nixon did in the 1960s. So in 1968, Nixon was running for the presidency against Hubert Humphrey. Hubert Humphrey was the vice president to Lyndon B. Johnson, and he was running. And this is the height of the Vietnam War. American people are just not happy with it. There's the DNC in 1968 was awful. They had protests with the police. Richard Nixon took that and said, is this really the America that you want? Is that really the America that you want? I am Richard Nixon and I approve this message. I mean, that's literally how he talked. And, he basically said, I'm going to be the law and order president. I'm going to put this country back together. I'm going to end the social unrest. I'm going to end the Vietnam War. Going on and on and on. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. By the way, in the future, I'm going to rob Watergate. I'm going to rob the DNC national headquarters. I'm going to create Watergate. Anyway, that worked because, he was the insurgent former vice president all the way until 1960, from 1953 to 1960, and he was saying, don't you need me back in power? Aren't you tired of these Democrats? Look at this. You got social unrest. You've got, a terrible economy under them, which that wasn't true, but you had the Vietnam War. I'm going to end it all. Do you want me to end it? Do you want a new decade? Do you want it all? That worked because Lyndon Johnson really had no defense, and the country was tired. A bunch of white folk were tired of, can you please get these blacks off the street? There was still that, and they were tired of the Latino protests too. They were tired of the Vietnam War. People were protesting it. You had the people kids wearing buttons to school, and then they were suspended, and then they went to court, and it was until 1969, I think, that the Supreme Court said, fine, children have rights. This is where Trump is making a grave mistake. You can't be showing this is Joe Biden's America when it's your America, you bozo, you dummy, you idiot. You're literally showing images from your America, not Joe Biden's America. You can't do that when you're the incumbent. I get the point of the ad, but it's not going to work because all those images are from you, from your America, from your police brutalizing us, from your federal troops going into to Oregon, from going into Chicago, going into New York, potentially going into Philadelphia. That's your America. And for Trump to be doing that shows he's not politically smart, and neither is his team. Because now, if Trump was running against Joe Biden, this would be perfect. And I would say, guys, this is an amazing ad. But guess what? It's not. It's a really terrible strategy. You're not the insurgent. You're the incumbent. Get your facts straight. And start hitting Joe Biden where he really deserves to be hit, like on corruption. And Joe Biden can hit back on Jared and Ivanka. This is horrendous. It's horrendous to look at. I mean, the fact that he's literally, Joe Biden's America. Oh, it's your America. Dude, it's your America, not Joe Biden's. I hope you realize that. It is so stupid.